you think? Good. Alright, good morning everybody. It's Monday, July 15, and I have an alert saying I have low tire pressure on my car. And I've literally pulled up to this fucking thing, sat here, and one of the workers walked over here and threw some shit into this garbage can. Didn't say anything to me. So I come out here, I go, hey, let me pay for this. $1.50. Pull this dick out. Look at this shit. And it's in an out of order bag. Fucking dipshit. Spent $1.50 and this fucking guy couldn't say like, oh hey dude, say no, that thing's broke. Why are people so fucking retarded? Why? Why is life gotta be so complicated? Like no one can think ahead, no one can help somebody out. I almost left my tire stem cap over there. Oh, I'm so fucking pissed. Gotta go get that motherfucker. See, it's shining. $1.50 for air. Why would the price of air ever fucking go up? Like what? Used to be like 50 cents or 75 cents or something. Like $1.50? Fucking dicks. Hey, good morning. Sorry, yeah, I don't know. This is a new thing for my car. Never had tire issues. And yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, you have to drive for a while before it'll display the tire pressure for you. You know, each tire has its own sensor or whatever. It's not even working. It was at 28 and the others are like 32 or something. So it still is holding air. What a mess. Did I put that tire stem cap back on? I think I just lost it. That's cool. Let me get this sorted out here. Alright, so I found a car wash that had free air, but they weren't open yet. So I think it was actually removing air from my tire when I tried to use their fill thing, because their air compressors most likely were not on yet. So I went to another gas station and paid another $1.50 and that one worked. I put it to 35 PSI. All my other tires are 34, and we'll kind of see what happens. Those will go up as I drive more and the tires heat up, of course, and all that. Actually, I don't even know. This car, excuse me, this car most likely is filled with nitrogen. The tires are filled with nitrogen. Really cuts down on the expansion and contraction of the air in the tires with temperature changes and stuff, but I don't care. I just want to make sure I don't have a leak or any other sort of bigger problem. I must have some sort of something, right? I didn't have an issue yesterday and I drove all the way out to Nikki's. It's Monday, about to get it, make this week happen. I don't have a ton on the docket for this week. I was working over the weekend, downloading and acquiring a ton of movies. A lot of the old movies that I had originally downloaded weren't working for some reason, like at all. So I started re-downloading those. So movies like Hook from like I think it was like 1992, and A League of Their Own, and all that sort of stuff. I also kicked off to download the full Rambo series and the full Fast and Furious series. So that's like 130 gigs. So over the weekend I probably pulled down almost 75 gigs worth of movies and stuff. I'll be just continually adding all of these into the into Plex and all that. I don't know when I'll be able to buy another I don't know when I'll be able to buy another hard drive to add to my NAS, which sucks. So now I'm stuck trying to conserve space or whatever, and it's not fun. So, I think I still got like a terabyte or so of free space, but that'll go quick, man. There's all kinds of things I can do to save space. I mean, if I really wanted to, I can go back and delete all the daily footage. I've been shooting vlogs for like 3 years almost, something like that, every single day. We're talking about a lot of goddamn footage, a lot. And it's just me talking like this. It's not really anything cool. Some of the days or weeks or whatever are awesome, but yeah, so I don't know. Trying to think what else is happening, but that's it. I don't have much going on. So this weekend was just a big thrash to just get everything done that I needed to do. I got almost all of it done. I really needed to go grocery shopping, and I could have done that technically last night. Gone really quick. I was so tired. I came home, sat, talked to my parents for like 30 minutes, and then went to bed. I was dead. I'm headed now to go to work, of course, but I gotta go get some gas. I have 85 miles range left before I'm empty. So I've driven 542 miles since the last fill up, and I don't even know when that would have been, but I presume it would have been this week. I'm pretty sure I got gas since the last time we went to the lake, which was last weekend. Just having some other thoughts too. I was thinking that maybe we can do some camping in the backyard this upcoming weekend. Grant and I, maybe Nikki would want to join us. I don't know. I did get some new air mattresses. I already got the tent and all that. We did this one weekend last year. So I guess we'd have to see what the weather's like and kind of, go from there or whatever. But yeah, it's just something I ultimately or eventually want to do with him for real, like go actual camping, campgrounds, whatever, and it saves some money and creates some memories, like just one of those things. So just slowly kind of getting Grant used to camping, and I know since I've taken him camping in the backyard that he's been doing it over by his mom's and stuff in the backyard as well and whatever. But yeah, Nikki's kind of adamantly against going camping, and like he's never even done it before. So kind of starting to get more and more concerned with Nikki, like when it's hot she can't do anything, when it's cold she can't do anything, when it's raining she can't do anything. She told me she wants to do all this cool shit or used to do it or whatever. This is a story with every chick. It's not just Nikki. And I don't think what she told me was necessarily true. I think she was just saying it to like impress me or something. And, it's not necessarily a deal breaker, but like, I'm trying to find somebody that's active and does stuff and wants to do stuff and can do stuff, like that was the problem that, you guys remember Vicky with a V. She was almost 10 years older than me and overweight and obese and all that. And I don't really care what someone weighs as long as they're active, as long as they can relatively or somewhat keep up with me. And Vicky was not that type of person, man. She would come over and just sit on her ass while Grant and I played the whole time. And, I had this conversation with Nikki. I said, how do you explain to somebody that you're with that they're like, too old and overweight or whatever to kind of, you know, keep up. Like, you kind of can't say that to somebody, so it's just like, So I kind of had to more or less break it off, but I do want somebody that's active, you know, especially when money's tight. What's the best thing to do? Go on a walk, go on a hike, ride a bike, go rollerblading, go swimming, just do stuff like that, you know, like, doesn't cost any money. And we have, you know, I'm in the Chicagoland area, we have tons of trails, we have tons of hiking trails and state parks and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. This kid in front of me is on a motorcycle with 10 plates. I don't know if it's his first motorcycle. He looks like he could be like 10. Hopefully he doesn't crash that thing. It's tiny though. It's a tiny little bobber looking thing. Yeah, we're gonna kind of have to see how this pans out and stuff, because, you know, she keeps telling me like, oh, I'm gonna work out, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and it's been over a year. No inclination to diet, no inclination to work out, not much concern about her health. Sounds just like Vicky and every other fucking chick I've been with, until I'm no longer with them. Then they become physical fitness nuts. I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, friends. You know what time it is. Time for a little bubbles! Yeah.